Joining us on Can Do FM today is Irene Lawrence. Now, Irene joins us from the One-to-One Diet by Cambridge Weight Plan. Welcome to Can Do FM, Irene.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now then, tell us a little bit about your diet plan here and how you've had to adapt over lockdown and the pandemic.
The One-to-One Diet is a meal replacement diet. And we've made some really major changes of how we look after our clients over the last few months. Usually we see them on a one-to-one basis, so we don't do any groups. It's just purely one-to-one support. But obviously we've not been able to do that face-to-face support that we've been so used to giving during the pandemic period.
So initially that had a big impact on your business, didn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Lost around 90% of my clients literally overnight. I think there was a fear of people losing work, fear of people meeting up with other people, and I think just the fear of the unknown, really, obviously uncharted territory for everybody. So I can totally understand why people were a bit concerned about the thought of meeting other people or spending money on themselves when they didn't know whether they were going to be able to have an element of salary coming in, or whether before all the furlough scheme was announced. So it was just uncertainty, I think, for people.
Yeah. But then as people have been at home, we're starting to get some stats and data through now. People's health has suffered through lockdown, and so people have been coming back to you, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. And it isn't just their physical health that suffered. Obviously, it's their mental health that suffered. And the two really do go hand in hand in terms of problems with weight gain and mental health. It's very well documented that the two sort of feed off each other. There's been some wonderful expressions. Lockdown poundage is one of them that people have said about weight gain during lockdown. And we know that there's that a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people have gained weight across the UK during this lockdown period. And it really is important, more now than ever, that people do look after their health and their weight, which is a huge part of their overall health.
That's right, because studies are starting to come back now, linking obesity with a much, if you do catch COVID-19, you're much more likely to get complications through that. If you Yeah, that link was established by the government very early on, and so people with extremely high BMI were part of the shielding group. But we know that anybody in the obese category, so that's anyone with a BMI of 30 or over, really is much more at risk of developing complications if they do unfortunately catch COVID-19, and that's really the worry. And I think that's why the government are pushing for an emphasis on people taking a little bit more responsibility for their overall weight, and to encourage people to start thinking about ways in which, if they are overweight, that they can address that issue for long-term changes. Okay, now why is your diet plan different to others?
It's different in two ways. The main reason it's different is because it is one-to-one support. So we don't do any large groups. It's purely that time that you have with your weight loss consultant is all about you, focusing on you, any struggles that you're having, any issues that you've got coming up, if you've got any events that you need to attend and you're worried about how you're going to maintain your new diet during that event. So we talk all about that. The other way we're different is because our meal replacement program is a nutritionally complete program. So it's not all about the calories, it's about 100% nutrition, so that your body is getting everything it needs and is as healthy and well as it can be during your weight loss period, moving into a healthy weight.
Great. So if people are concerned about their weight, I mean, what should they do about it initially? Is it something that you should talk to your doctor about?
Yeah, if you've got any underlying issues, so obviously if you're diabetic or you suffer from hypertension or sleep apnea, or you've had any sort of serious illnesses or surgery recently, then obviously speak to your GP and get some idea from them regarding what they feel would be best suited to you. Because for some people it isn't the right thing to do to lose weight suddenly, and that's really important to us as a company. We do turn slimmers away if it's not appropriate for them to be losing weight. So if they've recently had had a baby, or they're still breastfeeding, or they've recently had major surgery, we'll encourage them to just come back when a period of time's elapsed, and then we'll look after them. If you've got no underlying medical issues and it is just some help and support that you want to lose the weight, then you can go on to the One-to-One Diet website. You can do a search, put your postcode in, and your nearest consultant will come up. There's always a choice of different consultants. You'll find one that fits you perfectly, and it might be the one fourth, fifth, sixth down on the list. You'll be able to just look at the consultants who are there, read about them, read what they do, how they work, and find the best one that suits you.
Great. So you're still working online though at the moment, but in the future you're hoping to do that face to face.
Yeah, we are now slowly going back to face-to-face appointments. I'm probably seeing around 40% of my clients now back face-to-face from a new weight loss centre that I've opened in Carlisle. But I know that there are consultants all the way through Cumbria who are now able to go and visit clients, do doorstep consultations, as long as it's private. Obviously you wouldn't do it in the middle of a busy high street, but we know that you know, people have been able to sort of go into gardens and chat to their consultants. Obviously also we still have some clients who are shielding, and obviously we don't want to put them at risk or ourselves at risk, and so we'll continue to support them using online technology, FaceTime, Zoom, WhatsApp groups, Facebook support groups, that type of thing.
Excellent. Right. Okay then. So you're contactable through Facebook. Look up the One-to-One Diet. It's the Cambridge Weight Loss Plan. And your name is Irene, but there's lots and lots of different consultants out there.
There's lots of consultants, but depending on where you are. And obviously, I mean, as a consultant, although I'm based in Carlisle, I actually see clients all over Cumbria. So I travel over to Kirkby Stephen, I could travel down to Kendal, Keswick, and today I'm actually in the northwest. I'm in New Brighton on Merseyside today. So I actually travel quite a distance to see clients, or they can come and see me at my centre in Carlisle. So whichever people are more comfortable with. Some people are comfortable with you visiting at my home, others would prefer to go to a dedicated centre. But again, just have a look through the list and find the consultant that works in a way that suits you.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much, Irene, and please keep in touch with Can Do FM.